3, 2, 1.
Compadre, ¿sabe qué? Me hace falta el aplauso. Señoras y señores, sean ustedes bienvenidos a un episodio más de Me Cachaces, episodio número 16. Mi nombre es Manuel Romero. Gracias por escucharnos donde quiera que ande, que nos anda ahí sintonizando. Gracias en YouTube, en Spotify, en exacto, en esa mera página, en Xvideos, donde quiera que ande. Muchas gracias. Mi nombre es Manuel Romero y este es Me Cachaces, el podcast número 16. Y el día de hoy tenemos invitados que también tienen su podcast, tienen, un chingo de cosas que estamos entrando en detalle, pero mi compa Brandon, gracias brother, thank you for coming. Mi compa Alex, bienvenidos. ¿Cómo andan?
Thank you for having us.
Good. I'd like to say before we get started, I've been looking forward to coming on here. I'm happy that I'm finally famous enough to get invited on. I know you guys only have A-list celebrities on here, so I'm honored.
Brother, no, el honor es de nosotros, compadre. Gracias por tomarse el tiempo. La manejada, loco. We did the drive, bro. It was a little long. It's what, like 2 hours? No,
it's an hour. It wasn't that bad.
Really?
Yeah,
Back roads?
bad,
Yeah,
Back roads,
yeah.
Okay, back roads. Y pues nada, loco, la neta nomás, we wanted to invite you guys porque ustedes también andan haciéndole ganas a sus proyectos, lo que andan haciendo en su podcast. También ya me ha tocado ahí, si no han tenido la chance de visitar su podcast, aquí les dejamos el link. Varios episodios ya, bro. Y andan trabajando en varios proyectos, entonces ya lo habíamos dicho, compa Irving, por eso queremos invitarlos. Salud, a ver,
Salud.
¿con esta o con esta?
We got.
Sas. A ver, tú primero.
This is for all the ladies watching.
Mira, compa Alex.
Okay.
¡A su madre!
Esa es
¿Qué?
algo de ustedes. I have to drive.
Por cierto, ¿le puedes apretar el botón rojo, güey? De intro. Al rojo,
Yeah,
donde dice
red
intro.
one,
No
the
le
red
vas a regar, al de abajo. Al otro. Ahí es mero. Con eso, licenciados, bienvenidos. Salud.
Bienvenidos al podcast Me Cachaste.
Claudia, dice mi mamá que si estabas viendo películas con su novio en tu cuarto, ¿por qué estaban aplaudiendo? ¿Estaba
Ahora
muy
sí
buena
salud
la
con este, la
película o qué?
Se les pide discreción.
No mames, tengo bigote.
Esto es Me
Mira,
Cachaste
móchale.
el podcast.
Ah, caray, eso sí me interesa,
With your host, Manny.
Yes. Es que aquí güey. La neta.
I'm surprised. I was actually surprised when I got here. I didn't expect to see the live audience here and everything.
Bro.
So thank you. Thanks all of you guys for coming out. I appreciate it.
Irving, ¿cuánto les vamos a decir que el boleto a $10? Próximamente, No, bro, honestly, you know what? We've been thinking about it. Like, honestly, va a ser un podcast en español y inglés ahí para que se acomoden. Pero we've been thinking about it because people want to show up and want to support. So we might start doing, honestly, it's just logistics that we have to plan. But hopefully soon we'll be able to do it. So.
Well, that definitely be a lot of fun. But yeah, like you
Sábado
said, the
gigante, güey.
logistics sounds like a nightmare, bro.
Sí, güey. I think any project, right? Like,
Yeah.
ahorita, I think any project lo que lleva es logistics. Pero bueno, señores, el día de hoy vamos a hablar de varias cosas. Si usted ya los conoce, pues ya saben lo que andan metido. Y vamos a platicar, a chismear, porque tienen una barbería próximamente. Tienen su marca de mota, güey. Que esa madre, compa Irving, mire, la audiencia dice que quiere saber cómo se arranca. A lo mejor cómo funcionan con otras compañías. Just questions vamos a tener el día de hoy. También en cosas que a nadie le interesan. ¿Les gusta la sopa Maruchan?
Sopa Maruchan.
¿Cómo se le? A couple noodles. Ahí está.
You know how people have those things where they do something that's abnormal and like kind of putting the milk before the cereal? Well, I eat it before I even put the water or I heat it up.
Yeah.
I just eat it cruda.
¿Cruda?
Damn, ¿cruda te
Yeah.
gusta?
¿Te gusta cruda? Sí. ¿A ti, güey, cómo te gusta la sopa? De vaso, pues, de vaso.
Aguada.
¿Cómo me
Aguada.
gusta? Oh, sí me gusta.
No, la sopa de vaso, like the couple noodles. Are you a fan of them?
Me personally, la verdad, no.
No.
No, like, si me la como es
Sas.
como una vez o dos al año.
Bueno, pues.
Un antojo, like.
Nada más, sí, así como con limoncito y ya.
Yeah.
Bueno,
That's the best.
en cosas que a nadie le interesa, les voy a cortar en un país donde ya la están usando, pero de pasteles, güey. O sea, ahorita van a ver imágenes. Más adelante. Y también un nuevo trabajo, tendencia, loco. Que si ustedes están casados o están ahí con noviecita, truchas, porque hay un nuevo trabajo que les va a ayudar a las novias a que los cachen en la movida. Eso y más en este episodio número 16. 16, güey, a famous basketball player or soccer player with number 16.
Oh,
I don't know much about sports.
16.
16, brother.
I have no clue. I am the wrong person.
No,
to ask
basketball.
about-
There's Howard.
Paul
Paul
Gasol.
Gasol.
Okay,
Okay.
Paul Gasol.
De
He's
los
retired
Lakers.
now. Is he not?
Is he?
He's retired, right?
Yeah, I think he's retired.
Okay, yeah.
¿Es he retired?
I think so.
Sí, güey, ya tienen que estar como bien rucón, ¿no? Bueno, 16. ¿Con qué arrancamos, compa? Vamos a empezar con quiénes son ustedes, bro. Para la raza que a lo mejor dicen, hey, ¿qué onda, qué show? Pero los ubica a lo mejor por la mota o por el podcast o por el shop o por el carro, compa Irving, ¿verdad? Por varias cosas que tienen. ¿Quiénes son ustedes? Mi compa es Brandon. Ahora sí, introduce yourself, diría la gente.
Well, I guess I'll start off. My name is Brandon, like you said. I'm basically, whether it's the barbershop, whether it's the weed farm, whether it's Rcf Boyz, I'm basically the creative behind everything. And Alex handles all the logistics and stuff like that.
Yeah, my name is Alex. We have the Cuellar Farms. We have Opening Sharp Society, the barbershop. Also, we have, I got into cars this year. A little bit of that, and then I pretty much do what would you call it? You said
Logistics.
logistics. And then Brandon's in the background doing all the other stuff. He stays busy. We both stay pretty busy, actually.
Extremely busy.
No, y es que fíjate, honestly, bro, that's the thing que está chingón porque no se conforman, pues. O sea, tienen una cosa y luego lo que sigue, y lo que sigue, y lo que sigue. Entonces, esa madre está bien chingón y precisamente eso es el podcast, ¿no? El compa Irving tiene su micrófono. Oye, a ver, Irving, a ver, aviéntate una pregunta, algo acá.
I just want to know, how did it all actually start? What did you guys start with, and how did it all start? How are you guys related? How do you guys know each other?
Yeah, well, first of all, we're cousins, and like I said, it all started when we moved to the farm. We started Rcf Boyz.
Oh, el rancho,
Was it called? No, it's called Rancho CF.
It was called, in the very beginning, it was called Rancho CF. Yeah.
Que está en la gorra, que de hecho es ahí todavía.
This is el fierro that we put on the horses.
Okay.
So that was the original logo. Then we started with the Canabis. That logo transitioned to the Canabis logo. And then, we started doing like horse videos for a while. That's what really kind of blew us up a bit. Was it during COVID?
Yeah, it was during COVID, all the private jaripels and stuff.
Oh, de hecho, en ustedes grabaron unas canciones de Novi,
Rorro.
de Rorro, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Shout out
Okay.
Roro, yep. Yeah, he recorded his there at the farm. So shout out to all the people doing that did the private jaripels during COVID. Those were the best.
COVID parties were.
May I also add, very illegal.
Hey, brother, aquí hay cosas más ilegales, güey. Entonces,
I
mira.
think it was illegal, though. I think it was just like frowned upon.
It was frowned upon.
Right.
That's
It was
what it
just
was.
frowned upon.
Era un crimen detrás de cámaras. People, eso es lo que no lo ve. Pero ya hacían eventos, incluso también, bueno, hicieron el de Rorro, pero luego hicieron otro evento ustedes aparte, donde había tuvieron una taquería afuera, ¿no?
Oh yeah. So that was for the cannabis farm. So what we did was in the cannabis industry, the farms, they sell to the dispensaries, and a lot of the time they have this thing called a vendor day, which for a lot of the people that don't know much about the cannabis industry, just imagine what the Girl Scouts do when they go to like a Walmart and they have their cookie stand outside. They just try to have people buy their product and stuff like that. So cannabis industry, same thing, but they go to a dispensary and they do that. So we wanted to do a little bit of a twist to it. Instead of just going up and setting up a table, we wanted to do a whole event surrounded around our brand and our product and stuff. So we weren't allowed to do it on the property, so we did it on the property next door. We just rented it out. So then the owner of that dispensary, he was all about it. Obviously, there's more business that comes to his place. So he got the taco truck. All the food was free, so nobody had to pay for anything. All the drinks were free. Nobody had to pay for anything. So,
y tocó Luis Guerrero, ¿no me equivoco? Luis Guerrero, Super.
Nos tocó Super y los del H.
Los del H. Ah, sí, es cierto. Saludos a mi compa Javi, ¿verdad? Que también es camarada de ustedes. Mi compa Eric también de la barbería. Sí, cierto. Hey, luego lo vamos a tener que invitar a Loco o algo para acá. Es buen barbero, la neta. Muy.
Eric's amazing in front of the camera. I would like to point that out.
Sí, verdad. Es buen bailarín, loco. El otro... Hay videos.
He gets down.
Hay videos donde mi compa... Ah, no. ¿Sabes cuál se me queda el último que vi de él? No del bailando, sino que se está quedando dormido, güey, en una fiesta, creo que fue en tu casa, ¿no, güey? O sea, estaba en los...
That was my baby baptism?
That was that was at Chatito's baptism.
He drank a little bit, and he's like, let me go take a quick nap, and came back and kept drinking.
Well, he's younger, so we forget how young he is, you know. True. So he's a lot younger. So when we're young and we're drinking and stuff, we like to go a little bit too fast. So that's what happened in that case. He was like, "Nah, I can hang," and it's like, "You don't
Nah.
understand. You don't understand. We're here for 8 more hours, so you're gonna have to tone it
I
down."
think it was my fault that he got fucked up. Because what I started doing was like every time someone came to the table,
Shot? Oh.
Yeah, and and I think like 12 people showed up to the table.
Bro, y es que no es por nada, güey, pero si hay algo ahí en el rancho que se caracteriza, son las fiestas. La neta, güey.
No, yeah. Hey, and a funny story. That's the first time. That's when I knew I was getting old. I went to
Pues-
sleep early when the party was still going on. Because that's how.
No mames.
Everybody's like, "Yo,
Hey,
where's the dad?"
No mames. Si pues sí te fuiste a dormir. O sea, you went to bed, literally.
I just walked home because it was there like in front of the house.
Verga,
I dormí. I was like,
Primeras señales, compa Irvine, ahí le encargo.
getting
Yeah.
old. Go take a nap.
¿Cuántos morritos tienes? ¿Nada más uno?
Nomás uno.
Ok, pregunta, high school, güey, ¿cuál fueron? Nomás para que la gente que a lo mejor diga, hey, un shout out.
High school, who were we or what?
Oh, no, what high school you guys went to?
Oh, I went to Westview,
Westview High School? Class of?
2015.
No manches, neta. Sí, güey. Sí. Chingate ese, Irving.
Wait.
Pa' que
You said,
vea.
so you thought he was older?
No, wait. In a good way, because I have a matured look.
Sí, no. Es que ¿sabes qué, güey? Tienen personalidad de jefe, pues. O sea, como que ya te ves más grandecillo.
Stop.
¿Tú de qué clase, güey? ¿De high school?
También, same one. I went to Century High School.
Century. Century.
Yeah.
Órale, quítese ese, compa Irving. Ey.
Yeah, exactly.
Es una combinación muy violenta. Century, ¿dónde está Century, güey? Por el DMV, ¿verdad? Por el
No, that's Liberty.
Oh,
That's
sí,
what
sí.
is the movie theater in Hillsboro?
movie
Yeah, the
theaters.
Hillsborough Movie
Theaters.
Theater, TV Highway.
Oh, sí, cierto,
Fred
ya.
Meyer.
Ok. You ever skip in high school? Sí, a huevo. Si
You
tienes
know-
cara de que no ibas a la de Science, especially.
I did it. You know what? I didn't skip. Like, because I didn't need to.
Oh, a ver.
Because, like,
perdón.
let me tell you
My
why.
bad.
Let me tell you why. So, you know, like in high school, like if you know like a second language, you can take a test and you get your credits for that second language.
Ok, like ESL, pues.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I took that. So freshman year I already had early release.
No mames.
Yeah. And then my senior year, I would only go to 2 classes every other day.
¿Y entonces qué? No más, o sea, porque por lo mismo de que habías pasado las clases.
Yeah, I had all my credits y todo. Ya estaba like.
So you didn't skip, you just didn't have classes.
I just didn't have classes.
Well,
No mames.
well, he's skipping one fundamental component of that story. He
What is
would
it?
pay the smart kids to do all the homework.
venga, sí.
Let's
Hey.
not.
La neta, güey. Es que, bro, honestly, ahorita ya lo puedes decir a gusto, pero what's something in high school that you cheated that you're like, y no, because el que no echó mentiras en un examen no vivió y se le nota. You can tell.
In high school,
En high school, college, lo que hagas estudiar vale verga, pero you
well,
ever like
I cheated
cheated?
the whole thing because I didn't even make it out of high school.
No mames, loco.
I ditched that much. I just skipped the whole thing.
Se pasó de verga. Güey, no seas mamón. Neta, güey.
Yeah.
Bro, honestly, yo fíjate. Yo digo, verdad, que la high school es importante, pero
Yeah.
si a una edad temprana encuentras algo o te motiva algo, güey, like, bro, just let it be. Like, I don't think, especially now, like, escuela, ok, está chido, güey, tu diploma, aplausos. Pero realmente que quieras salir adelante, como que, pues, tiene que estar cabrón.
I would
¿no?
say, yeah, whoever wants to get ahead in life, it doesn't matter how disadvantaged you are. If you work hard, you can get there. I would say I would not encourage anybody
Oh, yeah,
to do
my
the
bad,
same
sorry.
thing that I did. Go to school. Go to school, guys.
Güey, yo acá echando porras y bueno, pero tienes razón. Vayan a la escuela, morrillos. Compa
No,
Irving.
I think it's just like at the same time though. I don't think. Luckily, he has his own business and everything too, and you guys did your own thing. But I don't think I've ever been asked for like my high school diploma. It literally just asks you on all applications. Do you have it? Yes.
Yeah.
But nobody's ever been like.
Sheesh. Ey, ¿sabes dónde está el tuyo? ¿Dónde lo dejaste? ¿Dónde está ahorita, güey? Si ahorita te digo,
It
güey,
doesn't
ve.
exist. What do you
Uy,
mean? It's not real.
No, I don't know.
Ah,
What mine is.
pase de verga. ¿Tú, you know what's that?
Ahorita le haces uno tú.
Yeah. Can you
Bro.
write my- yeah.
Clase me cachaste.
Yeah. Hey,
2023.
let's go.
Chingue su madre.
Yeah, I heard down in Woodburn they gave fake diplomas.
I'll go buy one in Woodford.
Ey, güey, de su rancho de Irving no van a estar hablando, güey. Pero sí tienen razón, ahí se lo pueden conseguir. Un diploma, lo que tú quieras. ¿Tú sabes dónde está ahorita, güey? Si yo te digo,
No,
compa
I
Alex.
don't know that.
No mames. Sí, cierto. Pero bueno,
Somewhere
chavalos.
at my mom's house.
Bro, pero chavalos, vayan a la escuela. Miren, el
Go to
podcast, ahí le va. Promedio, güey, son los que, gracias a Dios que nos están viendo, todos van a la high school. La mayoría del que nos ve, güey. Entonces, morros, gradúense. Vayan a la escuela. Pero, si no van, tampoco es el fin del mundo. Nada más ten un plan y Ponte chingón, compa Irving.
Vamos a decir los promedios.
Yeah.
No vamos a, exacto, güey, no hay que vamos a ir promedios, pero ahí
I
va.
would say if I had one piece of advice for people in high school, I would say find a hobby that you really, really, really enjoy
Facts.
while you're in high school, because that is the best time to get connected with people and to also learn a craft while you're still young and don't have that many responsibilities. So if you really want to hone in and have an advantage on people on a certain craft or hobby, high school is the time to do it.
Perfecto para el TikTok. Ese pedacito me lo editas, güey, porque tienes razón, güey. Cuando estás un morro, güey, bro. Yo me acuerdo de cuando tenía 17 años, güey. El mundo se me hacía de, yo me lo iba a comer. Nada es imposible, puedes aprender cualquier cosa. Y entre más grande estás, güey, como que dices, no, pues es que ya tengo que pagar el T-Mobile, tengo que cuidar al morrito, llevar al perro, ya más responsabilidades, ¿no? Pero, güey, tú no nos dijiste si you cheated in high school or something like ¿en un examen o en algo?
Not really.
¿Sí estudiabas? ¿Sí eras bueno para estudiar?
No, I never studied.
¿Era de que
Never
chingues
studied.
madre?
No, lo que yo tenía es I would get really very good along with the teachers.
Ah,
I'll get
yeah,
along with the
okay.
teachers.
So you think relationships are very important to get far in life? Ah.
Well, he would,
Yes,
he would
it's all
pay the
about-
teachers.
I would never pay teachers.
Nah, hey. No, güey, ¿sabes lo que yo hacía, güey? We had a Spanish class. Y como eran puros americanos y era el único mexicano. And they used to make us like bring a white sheet of paper and then the teacher would just ask the questions out loud and you just put 1. And if it was A, pues you put A or B or C, whatever. So todos los americanos, güey, estaban en la clase de español y yo hablaba español, yo más que yo me hacía pendejo y que quería aprender, pues. And the teacher would be like, all right, yo les decía a los americanos A, B, and C. So cuando decía la maestra la pregunta, si era A, yo me rascaba aquí y todos ponían A.
Ajá, cabrón.
Y luego después, si la respuesta era B,
Yeah.
yo me agarraba aquí y todos ponían B.
And then they started the
Pero,
20 down
pero
there
ya,
on the
ya
desk, so
sabíamos, güey. O sea,
Damn.
mis
So
am-
you'd help them cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd help
Sí, bueno, pero el promedio de la clase, güey, no mames. Todos
Did y'all
teníamos.
get that? Did y'all get that? Did y'all get that?
Todos, güey, pero de ahí, güey, ahí te va. Esa es la neta, güey. De ahí me llevó, la neta, a hacer muy buenas relaciones con todos ahí en la clase, güey. Porque pues, me llevaba a toda madre, güey, y echábamos un pinche chi. Pero, pues ya ahorita se pueden platicar porque pues ya estamos fuera, güey.
Yep.
Ya vale madres, ¿verdad? Pero bueno, licenciado. No, tampoco, compa Irving, no van a echar mentiras en los exámenes, ¿eh? Ahí se los encargo. ¿Cuántas veces hiciste el examen de manejo, güey?
Once.
¿Once?
Yeah.
Like 1.5?
No mames, 1.5. How does that? Esa
No, it's
mamada.
because watch.
What?
When I took the driving test, I passed the driving, right? But I didn't know you had to take another like written test after.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And that's the one I didn't study for, and I failed. Then I went back like the next day and I passed it.
Ah, okay. Yo
So I
pensé,
counted it as 1.5.
1.5. Güey, yo pensé que se bajó a medio examen. He's like, I'm out.
Well, funny
Yeah.
thing is, for the permit test, I didn't study at all. What's funny is I was driving without a permit for the longest time ever. And then we went to a family camping trip. And I remember my cousins just giving me crap. Just like, dude, why don't you get your permit? Just get your goddamn permit, this and that. I got annoyed, so I was like, you know what, guys? I'm going to go get some marshmallows at the store. I drove to the local DMV and took the test
No
and passed that
mames.
shit. Yeah,
¿Neta?
that's how I got my permit.
Sas.
Yeah.
Es que cuando vas agarrando los permisos te echan presión, güey, los
Yeah.
primos. Y luego ustedes son como un chingo de la misma edad, ¿no? Los primos o así como,
Yeah,
Yes.
2 months difference.
right? Como son de la misma... Ay, cabrón. Pensé que íbamos a despegar a una mamada. Dije, oh, la verga, ya nos llevan.
We have SpaceX right now.
Yeah.
For those of you guys who
Para los
know.
que no es que aquí se escuchó un ruido muy fuerte. Oigan, vamos a hacer la primera pausa con Irving. Ahorita regresamos y vamos a platicar acerca de la mota, de sus negocios, del barbershop. ¿Cuándo abre, güey? ¿Dónde van a abrir? El barbershop, compa Irving, no es por nada, loco, pero se ve bien elegante. Yo les quiero preguntar quién les puso el piso. Se ve bien chido, güey. Neta, güey, se ve chingón. Vamos a ponerles imágenes y, por supuesto, cosas que a nadie le interesan. Vamos a una pausa, regresamos. Eso me cachaste, es episodio número 16 con mis compas de...
Rcf Boyz.
Juntos, diré que decir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, ok, ahorita
Let's redo that one.
Ok, con mis compas,
RCF Boyz.
Ay, a ver, pausa. Recuerden, Victoricos, representante, un patrocinador oficial de Me Cachaste. Mira, cambia. 1, 2, 3. Nah, let's try Siri. Hey Siri, can you send out a text to all my friends saying, I'm a Victoricos? Do you want anything? Yes, can I get 5 surf and turfs, 5 Cali burritos, 5 regular tacos, and also a combo 1? Balada. Oigan, pues estamos de regreso en el episodio número 16 con mis compas de
Rcf
Ah,
Boyz.
ya ven, ahora sí le agarraron el pinche pedo. Gracias que nos están escuchando, denle like, subscribe, follow. Recuerden que este episodio y todos los episodios de Me Cachaste son traídos por Victoricos con más de 18 sucursales en todo Oregon y Washington. Están ahí para llenar tu apetito. Próximamente, sí es cierto, raza, póngase al tiro porque van a tener Santa Toy Trail. Así me dijeron que dijera, para que usted se ponga al pendiente. Vamos a regalar juguetes. ¿Cómo la ves? Para toda la
That's awesome.
chiquillada.
Hell yeah.
Vamos a estar ahí echando el ánimo. Así que próximamente con Victoricos. Pero el día de hoy estamos con Brandon y Alex, que pues más que camaradas, güey, ya somos acá. Yo digo que somos camaradas, ¿no?
No, yes,
A huevo.
100%.
Van a decir que no a la verga. Aparte de eso, güey, pues tenemos también platicar de lo que hacen, de lo que vienen haciendo. Una de esas, vamos a empezar fácil, güey, con el de la mota. Oficialmente el nombre es...
Cuellar Farms.
¿Cómo?
Cuellar Farms.
Cuellar.
Cuellar.
Or for the Latinos, Cuellar.
Ándale, Cuellar Farms. Y ya lo preguntaba mi compa Irving, ¿cómo arrancó eso? ¿Ustedes fuman? ¿Quién se echó un gallo? ¿Quién dijo, sabes qué? Vamos a plantar mota. Porque no, o sea, pues sí, se escucha como que muy chingón, pero
Yeah.
es un chingo detrás, güey. O sea, ¿quién empezó? ¿Quién dijo, what happened, my friend?
It goes back to when I was in high school.
Okay.
I think, was it 2015 or 14 when it legalized?
14.
14?
Yeah?
And it legalized, and I started growing plants in my backyard. I told my mom, "Is it cool?" She's like, "Yeah,
Gee, is this cool? No mames, güey, neta. Shout out to the jefa, bro. ¿Ah? Bro, you're 16 and ¿qué te dijo tu jefa? Así, oh, está bien, no hay pedo.
Well, it was one of those things where like my dad said it was fine, and my mom was like, "Nah, como no sé."
Pero no fumabas, o sea.
No, back then I did.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Back then I did.
Okay.
But
He will wear tie-dye everything.
that was the hippie back then. That idea started back then, and I pitched it to my dad, like, "Oh, we should grow weed." And then, like every Mexican, they'd be like, "I don't know, like ya vienen con esas creencias, I guess you would call them, que no, eso no es bueno.
Es del diablo.
Es del diablo. And then ya pasaron los años, and like I kept mentioning them here and there, and that's when the idea to get the farm was.
Okay.
The end goal for the farm was to get a license.
Okay.
So then we ended up getting the farm like 5 years ago. We applied for the license. The license processing took a while. It was like a year and a half, 2 years to get the license.
Verga.
But we got the license when you were still able to apply for them. Because right now you can buy a license, but you have to buy them like off of somebody else. So están mucho más caras than.
Yeah.
than if you
Por
just
lo
apply.
mismo que se hizo mucha la demanda, ¿no?
Sí, por un
Verga,
tiempo.
okay.
And then like 3 years later, after that, we got the license. Like we didn't grow the first year till the following year, and obviously, first year doing large scale didn't come out good. But El Mercado was really good, so we missed out on that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the thing about growing is a lot of people have a misconception, right? They'll grow 4 plants in their backyard, or they'll grow, a few plants in a garage somewhere, and they think they know how to grow. When it gets to large scale, when I tell you,
Especially outdoor.
the amount of things that go wrong and the amount of things that you have to really, really, really pay attention to are insane. So, because we get people telling us all the time, like, hey, man, why don't you do this? Oh, I've grown some fire. And it's like, growing 2 plants is different from growing 2,000.
Porque, perdón mi ignorancia, pero todo es el mismo sabor, ¿no? O sea,
No, different strains.
no mames, como puedes hacer una y una y una y una.
Yeah. Your license goes based off square footage.
Oh, shit,
So tienes
okay.
cierto square footage you can grow.
Okay.
Se llaman, each canopy is where you count the space you have. So the way we have 12 canopies, and each one is we put like 200, like around 200 plants in each row, right?
Verga,
And in the
loco.
middle, we leave like a 6-foot space para poder caminar back and forth and to like work around the plants.
Okay.
And that middle space doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ok, pregunta, ¿cuál es la especialidad de la casa, güey? Like, porque como, por ejemplo, los restaurantes tienen una especialidad de la casa que les queda bien perrona. ¿Cuál marca o cuál sabor que digas tú, es esta? Esta es la que me identifica.
I think our most popular one would be red mandarin.
Yeah.
¿Cómo?
Red mandarin.
Red mandarin.
Mandarina roja.
Mandarina roja.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah.
Y el nombre, a ver, pero otra cosa, ¿y el nombre cómo se escoge?
So the names already, we don't choose them. There's already strains that are
Selected.
that are made and have been around for a really long time, like the classics, Blue Dream, stuff like that. And then right now, there's places that dedicate to just making new strains, crossing between classics and other ones. So most of the market's hybrids right now, but that's where the names come from. The people who cross them.
Breeders.
Okay.
Yeah, the people who breed them are the ones that put the names.
No mames, hay como los perros.
Kind of.
Yeah,
No
you
seas
get a
mamón.
male and a female seed, you cross them, and you get a whole bunch of seeds. And then
Yeah.
you pick out the best seed out of those.
Yeah. So
It's a process. It's
so in order to get one
Okay.
strain that's really good, you have to go through. It's a multiple, like very minimum year if you get really lucky, but it's a multiple year process.
multiple, especially outdoors, multiple years.
Yeah.
Pero entonces, ¿cuál dijiste? La mandarina roja, red mandarin. That's
Yeah.
the best one. Y es indica, sativa.
It's a
Eight.
sativa dominant.
Ok.
Yeah.
A ver, compa Irving, ¿qué? Pregunte, ¿qué tiene?
No, I was gonna say you guys went from fucking like 10 plants to fucking 200
How?
for 12 canopies.
No mames,
Yeah.
loco.
No, they should be
Well,
planted around
how
like
did you guys
2,400
build up?
plants.
Or
2,400. Yeah.
2,400?
Yeah.
How do you guys build up? Or you guys just went for 2,400 the first time? Or
Yeah.
what?
So the first year was, I mean, like a lot of people may have expected a disaster, because one, we had an idea on how it would grow well, because you have an idea on how to grow 10, 15, maybe 4, but when you get to a large scale like that, well, I think the biggest mistake that we made was we tried to make a what would you call it, like a greenhouse type thing. And we didn't take into consideration, one, that it had to be very, very, very strong base, and also that the humidity will build up in there. So the first year, a lot of it went to waste to mold because of humidity, because there wasn't enough air circulation in there. And then the winds came and they knocked over all of
And then
the
the fires too.
mames.
and the fires.
Fires?
Also.
Yeah. You know how that one year there was like a whole bunch of
Verga.
fires and a whole bunch of like ceniza was falling and stuff? Yeah.
Yo sabes cómo me imaginé, güey, todos fumando así. Pero la que se echó a perder, ¿todavía servía o ya como que o sea, fue pérdida total
No,
así
no fue
de...
pérdida. You can sell it to people that make oil.
Y para los pre-rolls ya $2.
No, you
Yeah.
can't sell moldy stuff.
Oh, you
Smoke,
can't?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
It gets
ille-
tested.
Yeah, it gets tested in the lab, and if it comes back as any signs of mold, then you're not allowed to sell it to the market. But they do have labs. Actually, most of the oils is either trim or moldy weed that they just extract. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a
Mira
special
nomás.
process for like with the mold to like, get rid of it. and
Okay,
stuff.
okay.
Sorry,
Sí,
you're
sí,
not-
no, sí. Bro, corra.
Hey, that would have been nice to know literally 5 minutes ago.
Sí, güey. Pues ni modo,
Well,
compa Irving, ya
it doesn't take away from the quality of the oil, because what happens is, in their process, they take everything that's bad or everything that's bad for you as far as like the mold and stuff like that, and they only extract the THC. So, I mean, either way, it's for the most part the same thing.
Nah, pero fíjate, güey, que el proceso de la mota, o más bien, bueno, sí, el proceso de la mota es de que es más interesante porque uno piensa de que, sí, vamos a crecer una mata y ya, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
como, you can start your brand, pero it takes a process. ¿Cuándo fue que se dieron cuenta que ya iban, o sea, yo sé que era su meta, pero ¿cuándo fue el de que, ok, ahora sí vamos a plantar todo esto, este es el plan, ya compramos esto, ya tenemos todo? When was the process from having 2 plants to more than like a whole farm? ¿Cuándo fue eso?
Like the amount of years or like?
No, ¿cuándo fue? O sea, ¿en qué momento? Sí, básicamente, pues, ¿cuándo fue que dijiste, ok, pues ahora sí vamos a hacer más de 2 plantas o más de lo que ya tenías?
Well, as soon as he started planting at his house was because he already had the idea of trying to
Make the...
Yeah,
ok.
yeah.
¿Y ya tenían el espacio, entonces?
No. That was just the idea. And I was just practicing on my own, trying to learn like the basics and stuff at the house.
Sas.
Yeah.
Had like a little tent inside like a garage this big too, growing indoor and stuff.
Yeah.
So, la indoor y... Bueno, que son 2 cosas diferentes. Ay, disculpen la ignorancia, pero de adentro y afuera, ¿es diferente el strain o cómo funciona ahí?
I guess you could say the strains are different. You can grow whatever strain you want, but different strains grow better indoor than they do outdoor, vice versa. Indoor strains usually have higher THC levels. Obviously, looks much nicer.
Yep.
Ya ve con Pervin. Es pura información de la motation. Para la raza mexicana, bro, honestly, la neta, mira, el mensaje para la jefa, este es para la jefa, güey, la jefa que dice que la mota es del diablo, que vayas a misa el domingo. ¿Tú qué le dirías a esa señora, güey, que todavía cree que la mota es mala? O sea,
I would say weed is just as bad as any other vice that you can have, if you take into consideration the effects that, say, alcohol has and how accepted it is in our culture, especially, as opposed to cannabis. You weigh the things out, cannabis comes out winning. So it's just a stereotype that we've had for a really long time, especially in our culture.
Yeah, I wouldn't say anything. Una señora si no le puedes cambiar la opinión.
Nah, si ves.
Hey, that's real. That's real.
Facts.
You can tell them whatever, like, nah, it's bad. Because
Doña.
Yeah. Just
that's the
try
same
it.
thing with my mom. I can tell her whatever it is. I've told her the comparison with alcohol. Pero todo es mala. Okay.
Mire, bueno, yo le voy a decir lo único, bro, es que la neta, la mota, güey, creo que es la solución para muchas cosas, pero la raza mexicana todavía no se la quiere creer, pues más que nada las generaciones de antes. Yeah. Bueno, lo del Quaker Farms, ahí está, raza, por si, ¿dónde los pueden encontrar ahorita su producto, güey? ¿Alguna dispensaría específica?
Ahorita no, so we ended up actually selling out of last year's stuff, like in the beginning of the summer.
Yeah.
So not a lot of places. I don't think any place has it anymore.
Oh, okay, porque se acabó.
Yeah.
Okay.
So right now we're just in the process of getting more product processed, trimmed, and cleaned up, and then we're gonna get it out to the dispensaries. As soon as we get them out to the dispensaries, we will be posting on Cuellar Farms, CUELLARFARMS. So look us up on Instagram, and then we can keep you updated on where we're at with dispensaries.
Saquen blondes, güey.
Yeah, that's what we're working on.
Dijo Pecas.
We're working on that too. Pecas, we got you.
Joint packs.
Joint packs?
Carts. A little bit of everything.
Yeah. Carts también.
Who does the trimming, and then how do you guys actually like test? You guys said you send it to a lab, but you guys get
a lab
what,
comes
like,
and takes like.
This is dank.
No se puede así de que no está buena y ya.
No. Well, they have to test for everything we said, like mold, like any type of pesticides.
Okay.
There's a whole list of things they have to test, and it's
obviously
like how high the THC levels and like CBD también, certain like we have CBD and THC, so
Bro,
stuff like that.
Una de las cosas que el CBD, la neta, esa madre es más popular, creo, ¿no? Que ni siquiera la mota, porque yo veo mucha gente que, o sea, en las tiendas ves y ves productos de CBD mucho más legal. Ahí también es algo que ustedes están como pushando en el CBD o puro THC.
No, puro THC. We haven't gotten into that market. I don't think we will.
Okay. Pero te lo pregunto porque es algo que a lo mejor se puede hacer ya con el THC. ¿Es algo que sobra del THC o no?
I think you need a separate license for that.
Okay.
Yeah, like a hemp license.
Yeah, it's a completely different industry. Similar, but
ahí te encargo para los cartuchos, güey. Bien de poner como uno de Natanael Cano y luego uno de cartuchos tumbados.
Manuel Romero.
A huevo. Hey, no, güey, yo ya te había dicho, güey.
Yeah, you have.
Córtale esta parte, Irving. Bájale el audio para que nadie escuche mi idea, pero un pack y luego el disco y no. Un día,
we spoke about that in Islas when that girl grinded up on me.
Sí, cierto, güey.
Can I tell that story?
You can definitely tell that. So, I think there's do you have a video? I have a video. There's a video.
There has a video. I don't think
there is a video
because I was scared for my life.
No, there is a video.
So we were at.
Damn, bro, you used to be attracting females like that.
I still
like,
do.
Dude.
I still do. When you got it, you got it.
Yeah, true. Ahí sí se la voy a dar, güey.
Es que lo miran calientito.
We were at Islas Marias. Shout out Islas. Caro. Shout out Caro. So we were hanging out there, and he was hosting that night, and I showed up, and I went to go talk to him. So we're over by the DJ booth, or actually we were over by his table, and we just put the chairs facing the dance floor. And I was with my girl, and since I was talking to him, I was like, hey, go, tell that group of girls over there at the table, to go dance so you can, have fun.
Sí, me echó porras.
So she went over there, got that group of girls, and they were all dancing. So then after, these other two girls showed up, and I'm sitting next to him by myself. My girl's on the dance floor. So they bring them in, and they're like, yeah, they're having fun, they're twerking a little bit, perreando. And we're over here talking. And then they got closer and closer. And then one of the girls was like, oh, well, there's guys right here. Let me go ahead and dance on one. So I'm over here distracted talking business with Manuel.
Facts.
And this girl just squats on me.
You were standing or sitting?
No, I was sitting. So I'm sitting down, and this girl just sits on me and starts twerking, and I'm like, whoa. And when I tell you, it was 1.2 seconds before my girlfriend came out of nowhere.
Dude,
I was like, excuse me, miss? That one's mine.
Yo me acuerdo de su morra, literally, like, así, como que la volteó.
Yeah.
¿Y a ti ninguna?
Ah, no, güey. No me tocaba, güey. Un violín. No, es que, güey.
Smallest violin.
No, es que lo que pasa es de que cuando un hombre atractivo llega, pues se roba todas, güey. Es que, ¿qué quieres que haga? Pero me dio un chingo de cura lo de tu morra que le hace y...
Yeah.
Casi, no sé si le dijo bitch o no.
No,
¿verdad? Ah, ok.
No, my girlfriend.
Ya le quise agregar.
My girlfriend's definitely not a violent one or she,
No, quién sabe, güey. Ahí sí se miraba que le iba a tirar un putazo. I don't know, bro.
It did look a little bit like that, but
I don't know.
She wouldn't. Luckily, you know, the girl was like, "Oh my goodness, I didn't know, my bad," and that was that. But after like 5 minutes of us talking after that, my girlfriend was like, "Yeah, we need to go."
Bro, yo me acuerdo que se puso rojo, güey, así colorado, güey, porque pues
he was fearing for his life.
Sí, pues es que
because the thing that would suck is like it's not his fault.
Yeah,
like he's literally sitting down talking business, but.
Yep.
The way that it looks, if so, like you said, you guys have a video or something.
Güey, cuando eres guapo,
release the video.
Eres guapo, bro. I'm pretty sure. I think I don't know if it's on my Snapchat, but I'm pretty sure there's a video, bro.
Dude, I would love to see it.
Sí, Caro, ahí checa las cámaras de seguridad. Ahí tiene que estar. Oigan, chalones, pues aparte de la mota, güey, otro de los negocios, y eso ya también se los pregunto porque están empezando en esto. Tienen ahorita su propia barbería, loco, y esa madre también está bien perro. ¿Por qué? Porque es otro proyecto, porque es algo que también no solamente lo están haciendo ustedes, güey, sino que también están apoyando a mi compa Eric, que es como... Yo te lo digo porque, mira, mi compa me cortaba el pelo, compa Irving, y creo que no estoy equivocado, pero cuando vas al barbero, ahí es como una terapia, y ahí te platica de todo, y ya si te agarra el confianza, pues también te platica a ti, y ya nos besamos, y no es cierto. Pero, pero yo mi compa Eric,
I can relate.
nos cortaba pues, el pelo, y es un morro con ambiciones, ¿verdad? Y qué chingón. Ahora, van a abrir una barbería. ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Dónde está? ¿Cuándo abren? ¿A cuánto el corte? ¿Por qué? ¿Qué onda?
El diseño.
A mí nada más hazme una rayita, güey. Sí, yo nomás quiero aquí un Victorico, así ya. ¿Cuándo abre, loco? ¿Qué onda? ¿Cómo se va a llamar? ¿Cómo está el nombre oficial? ¿Hay un preview?
You want to give them the name? I'll look for the dates.
Yeah, se llama Sharp Society Barbershop.
Sharp Society Barbershop.
It's going to be on Cornell in Hillsborough.
Okay.
Right next to, like, right across the street from the store we have, San Juan.
¿Oh, neta?
Yeah, right, like in the corner.
¿Enfrente de Chevron? No.
¿Sabes dónde está Burger King?
Okay.
Ahí por un lado.
No mames.
Starks Vacuums used to be.
Oh, dude, that's actually a really good location.
Yeah, it's going to be there. And it's going to be open up on the 18th, I believe.
Yeah,
of November.
So we're gonna have
next month.
we're gonna have a soft opening. First, let's give the people some details about the soft opening. The soft opening is on the 10th of December. All right. So what the soft opening is gonna be is just gonna be for anybody to come check out the place. For any potential barbers that want to sign up, it's a chance for you to come in, check out the place, get to know us, and just get familiar with how the place looks, and if you want to, partner up and work with us.
Yeah, we're also renting out the chairs. We're not doing commission, by the way, which a lot of people look for.
Yeah. So for any barbers wondering, it is not commission-based. You rent out the chair, and then you handle your clientele and however you want to work.
The barber charges whatever he wants to charge, and like su rollo, they're just renting out the spot.
Yeah.
Eso fíjate que es buena movida, güey.
Like opportunity for them kind of to own their own barbershop, but like their own little station right there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Pregunta, edad, ¿qué onda?
For barbers is I guess like the minimum is have their license.
Okay.
Yeah, just have to be licensed and that's it.
Nada de que el primo que sabe cortar, que anda enseñándose, nada de eso. Pero fecha entonces soft opening es el 10, que es un domingo, si no me equivoco.
Yeah.
Sí, es un domingo, ¿verdad? Perro, traigo los días afinados. Ok, soft opening, pero apertura sería fecha...
It's going to be the 18th
of December.
Yeah.
Y de ahí para...
Yeah, you can also follow us on Sharp Society 123 on Instagram.
Qué creativo, güey.
Sharp Society 123.
I think it's Sharp Society Barbershop 123.
Is it?
Check it out.
Let me double check.
Or check it out on their Instagram and make sure you follow them. el corte es por cita, walk-ins, va a haber dos, ahí, dependiendo el barbero, ¿no? ¿Cómo va a estar el show?
Depende del barbero, but usually most barbers nowadays have, their own schedule online. So
Yeah.
I just do it by appointment. I mean, walk-ins, I guess, if
they're
somebody's
open.
open, yeah.
For sure. Que la neta, raza, no es por nada, pero el shop está bien perro, güey. Me gustó un chingo para un video musical. Pero aparte, de
Hey, if
hecho...
you want to do one, we can do one before we're open.
There we go.
Irving, no anden tentando con cosas así porque uno toma la palabra. No, aparte, güey,
And then the car's there too, right?
We have the cars there too.
pregunta, güey, vas a pensar mi ignorancia, güey. Yo sé que tu carro está bien chingón, güey, pero yo no soy de carros. ¿Qué marca es, güey? Nomás para...
The purple one or
El
the
morado, sí, el morado. ¿O
Esa,
tienes dos? Perro, no sabía. Ok, el
No,
morado.
it's the McLaren 570S.
Ahí te anda pata, mi compa.
Another business they have.
Ahorita hablamos de los carros, pero bueno, para el barbershop que está muy chingón, el piso también muy perro, raza, las luces muy
Next
chingona.
light, yeah.
Bro, that shit look, ¿sabes qué me recuerda? Como un honeybee, como
Yeah,
una...
yeah.
Was that the point?
Yeah, they're actually called honeycomb lights. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, where'd you guys get the inspo for the barbershop?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
the theme and everything?
Well, actually, that style of barbershops actually very, very trendy right now. So there's we've seen a bunch on Instagram, and we really liked how it looked. So we just kind of put our own spin on it, So that's where we got the inspiration for how it looks.
Barbershop. ¿Cómo dices, güey?
Sharp Society.
Sharp
Society
Society, yeah.
Barbershop próximamente en Hillsboro. ¿Sí es por ahí todavía?
Sí, Hillsboro, yeah.
Yep.
¿Seguro?
Yeah.
A ver, checa la dirección. No, sí, Hillsboro. No, hacia la raza de Hillsboro para que vaya. Para la raza de Beaverton, de repente que usted anda batallando con un barbero, pues ya hay otro lugar en la ciudad para que
Eric's
vaya.
gonna be there for sure. So.
¿Compa Eric?
Yeah, compa Eric.
Ok. Pero entonces, por ejemplo, güey, ahí ya se llevan sus clienteles también, ¿verdad? De repente. O sea, la gente que siga a Eric, pues ya lo va a seguir hasta...
Yep.
Sí, yeah.
Sí, mi compa Eric se la discute con los peinados, la neta.
Yeah.
Proyecto, quedamos 10 de diciembre y 18 de diciembre, que es
right.
soft opening y la gran apertura, que para que la gente que lo vaya a checar, follow, el corte, vayan ustedes y lo chequen de ustedes mismos. ¿Todo bien ahí?
Well, if you wanna hit up anybody who is doing painting and stuff like that, hit up our cousin Vivid Painting.
Oh, sí, sí.
He's not the one that did the floors there, but he is gonna start doing floors very similar to that. So Vivid Painting.
¿Cómo se llama el tipo de flor de
It's
piso?
Epoxy.
Ajá, es como la pintura, ¿verdad? Para que quede así, parece. Bueno, chavalada, ahí está otros los proyectos que tienen y que hablamos del carro del McLaren, que ya ahora es como un club, pero también para la raza que quiera unirse, que quiera a lo mejor, que le gustan los carros, güey, un chingo de gente. Compa Irving, ¿ustedes aficionan a los carros?
I don't know shit about cars.
Estamos igual, güey, no sabemos ni dónde va el aceite, pero...
Hey, I'll join your guys' club. I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know the first thing about cars.
¿Ah?
en México me hice mecánico.
Bueno, es que, güey, cambiarle la llanta, no, güey, cállate.
No, you remember el bell?
Oh, sí, cierto,
What
le
happened
cambió la banda. No. Fíjate, ahí te va. Este es Irving checando el carro, güey. Abrió el carro, se escuchó un ruido, dijo güey, es la banda. De pura mamada, güey, resulta que sí era la banda. De pura mamada, güey. Y sí era la puta banda, pero bueno. La raza de los carros, chavaladas, si quieren ustedes también ahí de repente unirse. Mi compa Javier, sé que también ahí los anda siguiendo con los carros, ¿no?
Yeah, super.
VG.
How do you start a car club?
Well,
how does that?
Well, you see, it initially just started as just a club of us close friends who, for example, Alex really enjoys the cars. Javi really enjoys the cars. Anthony really enjoys the cars. So does his brother. So basically, the club is just a way to get together with like-minded people who enjoy the same thing, and also kind of, by the way, also network and stuff like that.
Porque es músico, mi compa Javi también. Pregunta nomás por los carros. ¿Ahorita cuántos tienen de miembros, bro? En el equipo.
Right now it's just me and Javi.
Pero de los carros, no, de los carros, ¿cuáles son los dos que tienen ahorita?
It's the Supra, it's the McLaren, and it's the BMW.
Locochón, ahí te lo uno de esos para ir a prom, güey, o para una morrita. No me lo prestas para ir por una morrita.
We actually brought one here as a gift to you.
Oh,
surprise.
no mames.
Chill.
Pero sí se escuchó, güey, ahorita que llegaron, se escucha no mames, me imagino ese. ¿Cuánto es lo más que ha llegado? ¿Qué lo más le has pisado? ¿Todo? No creo, ¿sí? La
I
neta.
floored it. I can say that. I floored it.
Y pinche desmano, mames, loco.
On the way here, I think we hit 120.
Nah, not that fast.
Nada. ¿Cuánto es lo más que da ese carro? Yo pregunto a mi ignorancia, ¿por qué no?
Both cars hit above 200 or 200.
200.
Yeah.
Sas. Mi Prius llega a 60 muy a huevo. Ay, de bajada, güey, no mames. Y otra de las cosas, bueno, de los proyectos, raza, para que también vayan a seguirlo, aquí vamos a dejarlo de los carros, a la gente que le interesa los carros. Mis compas andan ahí echándole galleta. Y más que nada es una familia, ¿no? Porque pues vas a ir a dar el rol, vas a ir a disfrutar un hobby, que al final del día es eso, ¿no? Que les gusta. La marca de ropa, loco, en el gimnasio. Yo sé que también andan ahí metidos, andan moviéndole.
This one right here. That's
Que
right.
es, de hecho, la gorra, ¿no? A ver, pues enséñala a la cámara,
I
brother.
take it up, lo enseña la pelona.
Eso se hace sin luces. No, bueno, esta es parte de la gorra colección. Van a sacar próximamente ropa de nueva colección. Or what's the update on that, my friend?
Yeah, so we just released these hats right here. So if you want to cop one of them, go to Ascend on Instagram. And you can also go on ascendfitness.myshopify.com for our website. That whole project happened because, one, I had to lose weight.
Esa mamada.
So we were like, hey, we gotta go to the gym. It didn't happen, but I went to the gym for a little bit. But my older brother, he's very, very immersed in that world, in that community. So he.
Tu carnal fue el que vino al jaripeo. Ya me acordé.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
¿Eh?
Yeah, he was there with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's the one that runs the page and who's really running with that. And, you know, I think everything that we get involved in, we always try to find the opportunity, me, to create, him, obviously, business. So everything that we do, whether it's cars, whether it's the gym, whether it's golf, whether it's anything, we try to find
Sí, cierto,
We
perro.
started a golf page too.
Yeah, so we try to find an opportunity to kind of, you know, make it worth it.
Hay que hacer un golf, bueno, no golf tournament, pero una competencia. Invítenos, güey, mira, me caché ese podcast, yo y mi compa Irving, contra ustedes y la raza ahí del podcast de ustedes.
We're not very good, but we're
Nah,
down.
tampoco nosotros, güey, no mames. Oye,
Have
bro.
you been golfing before?
I record golf tournaments, bro. I
Oh,
don't
what?
Ah,
That's
sí,
so sick.
sí.
That's so sick,
Bro,
Well, I'm so down. We gotta set up a day. We gotta
Vale,
go. We gotta
una
go.
day, va. Ahí pues sí, güey, en el Top Golf, ahí queda cerquitas de ahí de su rancho de ellos.
How's
En
your
Hillsboro.
guys' leg? Because there's that soccer golf thing. That would be sick, too.
También.
Oh, I
I
can.
have 2 left feet.
Eso está
Well,
buenísimo.
I would say I'm pretty good at kicking.
¿Qué quiere? Ey, güey, ¿no les ha pasado, hablando de los gimnasios, llegas a ser, ven to like a gym, bro, y entras, y como pues entras al locker, ¿verdad? De hombres.
Yeah.
Bro, el otro
I know
día,
where this is
bro,
going.
dude, I wanted this. El otro día le iba a poner en mi historia, pero dije, nah, se escucha bien, like, perverted. Pero, it's not perverted, pero me pasó, compa Irving. Vas entrando al gimnasio, tú vas así, bro, you go with your headphones, like, you're on the zone, bro. Y entras y se está cambiando un viejito, güey. Y
Oh, yeah, that's
bro,
always-
y te toca ver el sol salir así, like, sale todo el sol enfrente de ti, bro, y te quedas traumado, ya no ves la vida.
That's the only thing that had me going back to the gym.
No mames. Bueno, ¿no les ha pasado que van o sea, uno no quiere ver, güey, pero...
Let me tell you a story of what happened, which is a little bit worse than that. I went to the gym, and every time I go to the gym, I can't go without going to the sauna. It's a must.
Facts.
So I go into the sauna, and there's this gym bro, right? Late 30s, maybe. Irrelevant. And he was like, hey, what's up? How was your workout? He's
Ooh.
naked. No, he's naked.
No mames.
Butt naked. So I sit on the bottom one, and he's on the top one. So his penis is eye level.
He's staring at it.
But he was at the corner. But when he asked me, hey, what'd you work out today? And I was like, hey, man, I hit chest. He scooted over.
Oh,
and I'm
bro.
like, all right, well, this is not good. So I was just looking. So I was just looking forward, and I was like, what did you hit? He's like, man, I hit legs, but I'm not gonna lie. He started rubbing his leg. He's like, right here, it hurt. And I'm like, I'm not gonna look at that. I'm like, what are you doing? This is ridiculous. What are we?
No
what are-
seas mamón,
Yeah, so I
He
don't know.
wanted you to massage his leg.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, well, I'm not. I don't specialize in happy endings, so I just let him. I was just like, hey, man, that's crazy, and I got out
That's
because
crazy.
I'm not trying to sit there and talk to a penis.
No, es que hay gente que se siente tan cómoda, like, bro, like, yo voy al gimnasio y dices, no, güey, o sea, te quedas traumado. Güey, pregunta, y ya tú me dices sí o no, ¿lo miraste a los ojos o no?
Him?
A él, ajá.
No, I couldn't.
you make eye contact
I
with?
just took a quick glance
Yeah.
at his piece and I was like, all right, well, it's a little popping, but I'm not gonna stare at
Es
it.
que sucede. La raza que va al gimnasio nos va a entender. Nos va a entender. Y más si es al 24, güey. Al 24 hours, güey, va puro. Perdón por el comentario. Pero va puro chinito, güey. Luego es puro señor ya grande, güey. No mames, güey. Me ha tocado 2 veces, compa Irving. Se lo juro, güey. Yo no quiero, güey. Yo no quiero, pero me toca, güey. La última, la neta te lo juro, el don se estaba poniendo los calcetines, güey. Eso, pues se miraba todo el sol ahí enfrente. Pero,
Yeah, man. A 24
But you
hour.
keep going back, though, no? But you keep going back.
sí, güey, pero ya entra así. Ya entra así, güey.
But quick question: what gym do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer LA Fitness, 24, Planet Fitness?
Es que en Planet Fitness, güey, ahí te va. Planet Fitness va gente que la neta le echa ganas, pero no tantas ganas. Es como que son $10, vale verga. ¿Me explico?
No, pero también es gente que no sabe qué está haciendo.
Exacto, no, sí, bro. Exactly, bro. Ves a la gordita, güey,
Yeah.
que le pone a la caminadora en el 15 y en el 10 caminando y en putiza. Y está sude y sude y que está chido, ¿verdad?
Yep.
Pero ahí se queda todo el rato, güey, y no inspira, pues. Pero vas, por ejemplo, a 24 Hours, ya van más fe, ya van más a lo. Y luego está otro, el Lifetime,
Yeah.
que ahí sí ya, o sea, ya va ahí puro mamá. Ya, pero créanlo o no, tiene que ver también like, the atmosphere of the gym.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Like a Planet Fitness, la neta no me dan ganas, güey.
The biggest newbie move that I have seen at the gym is on the treadmill. It's people who go to the treadmill and they're doing their walking and they put the incline all the way up, but they're leaning all of their weight on the rails.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not doing anything. I don't know if a lot of people don't realize this, but once you put your hands on the rails, most of the leverage is on the rails. So you're not putting in as much work as you think that you're putting in.
Es que sabes que yo creo que fue como en TikTok, güey, porque a veces a TikTok te decía, si no quieres correr, hazle así. Y ya
Yeah.
ponen la pinche camino así, bien pinche para arriba.
So that's what I used to do, and it worked very well when I was doing it consistently. It worked very well, but not putting your weight on the rails.
Okay, so
very
like
You're not
effective.
supposed to hold on. Yeah.
You're not supposed to hold on, yeah.
Tu weights, esos pinches de las weights a mí me desespera hacer pesas, güey.
That's
Like,
my favorite
como
part.
que no le veo, ¿cuándo? ¿A qué horas? Por lo menos cuando estás corriendo, sudas, you know what I mean? Suda. Y luego en la sana, ya sales de ahí, no mames. Oh.
No, es que no lo has hecho bien.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say, if you're not sweating, bro, you're not doing it.
Because if you lift weights correctly, even if you don't sweat, you feel that pump, and that feels way better.
Really?
That
Well,
feels
I've felt
way
it before,
better.
but it's not like that pump, you know?
Okay, Lil
I mean,
Pump.
Hey, but what do you guys listen to, like, while you guys are working out? Because I have to listen to different music depending on the workout.
Facts.
Oh my God, you guys are not gonna believe. Every time I say this, people don't believe me. But when I'm listening to, when I'm actually working out, I listen to a lot of Kanye. But after, when I'm trying to kind of like ease up, I listen to nothing but Billie Eilish.
All right.
Lo aceptamos, está bien, está bien.
Billie Eilish or Angela Aguilar.
No mames, loco, ¿neta?
And that's not even a joke.
Pero está relajada, sí, está bien, sí, me late.
She's cute.
Me late.
She's
Está balance, güey, está balance. ¿Tú qué
Yeah.
escuchas, güey?
Corridos en reggaeton.
Ok, ¿corridos al warm-up o reggaetón al warm-up o
No, I go mixed.
Next, ¿una y una?
Algo así. Yeah.
Sí, ok, ahorita la de el güey que le hace así con la cabeza. Tito doble P, la de...
Oh, el peso pluma?
No.
What are you talking
¿Cómo
about?
se llama esa puta rola? Bueno, luego te la platico, pero es
That's
una...
your favorite one.
Es samerita. Compadre, ¿usted qué escucha? ¿De veras qué dices?
Manny listens, well, I was saying because Manny listens to like sad ass.
I do, bro. Los Acosta or like...
Depressing music.
He said, I need it. Well, that's why you don't get a pump.
Oh, es que... No, bro.
You're depressed.
Ya me voy mejor, le digo. No, ¿sabes cuál? Sí me escucha.
There's a pump in his heart, literally.
No, bro, el que me va a entender, güey.
Oh my
Un
God.
zapateado, güey, escuchándolo. La
Oh,
neta,
yeah.
like, okay, o cumbia.
Yeah, when I'm running, I'll listen to like corridos en banda because I need a like the upkeep
Ah,
music
pues.
at all times. Yeah, but if I'm lifting weights, yeah, it has to be hip hop. It has to be something with like deep bass and everything.
O rap, güey, también.
Yeah.
Rap en español. Santa Fe Clan,
Santa Fe
últimamente.
Clan?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
I'm
That's
gonna
good.
lie, like my go-to, like if I need to get pumped up though, like it'll probably be like the Jeff Hardy theme song. I'll throw that out on YouTube.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah, güey, sí,
Okay,
güey.
now that we're mentioning WWE.
Are we talking wrestling
that
now?
we're talking about
Sheesh.
WWE,
Okay.
Lucha Libre, baby, let's go.
A ver.
What is your guys' top wrestler? Go.
A mi papá, hijo. Este
Damn,
gato.
Rey Mysterio?
Rey
All right.
Mysterio.
Okay, Irving?
Yeah, Jeff Hardy for me.
Jeff Hardy, let's go.
Probably John Cena.
John Cena's, yeah. But I could never see him when he's on the screen.
See you.
They just say his name. I'm like, where are you at, though? Mine is 2. Mine's also Rey Mysterio. But you can't go wrong with Shawn Michaels, baby.
Dude, esa
The
patada de Shawn
Heartbreak Kid.
Michaels.
Let's go.
Bro,
Yeah,
mi
going Ric Flair still like is in my mind.
sí, cierto, ¿verdad? Hicieron ese pedo que lo retiró. Like, it was like the
I
last.
love you.
Yep.
Bro, WWE, you know WWE is gonna do a comeback, bro. Like, neta. Like, I feel like it's doing a comeback.
I really hope so, but the character development isn't really where it's because the whole point of WWE, what made it great was that it was edgy. So that's why people like to watch it, right?
True.
You have all of these characters that are from completely different backgrounds. That it's just the diversity of characters was so amazing, and they had so much depth. Whereas right now, they don't put as much work in the depth of the character development, so you don't feel as invested, and that's why I think WWE isn't really doing as good as it used to.
Pero la acaba de comprar los mismos, o sea, con dinero de Arabia Saudita. O sea, esos mismos vatos con dinero de allá acaban de comprar la WWE y creo que le van a invertir. Pero más que nada, güey.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro, they just bought it. Like, literally the same people who bought Newcastle, Manchester City, like, they just bought WWE. So, they're, por ejemplo, va a ser una caricatura de Rey Mysterio.
So they denied our bid then. No, chill.
¿Cuánto? Bueno, pero son compañías. Irving, ¿cuánto? Un promedio, ¿cuánto vale?
You're talking billions.
That's billions.
Billions?
That's with a B, baby. That's with a B, baby.
Didn't they also make like a golf thing too?
A WWE golf tournament?
WWE?
No, like they were gonna buy PGE, but since they didn't, they either made another one
Oh.
or they
I don't
bought
Oh
another
yeah,
one.
Live, but I think they
Live, right?
Yeah, they just combined too.
Y ya nada más falta que compren mecachaces, no mames. Próximamente. Al paso que van, oye.
And while you're at it, Rcf Boyz too.
Puro oil money.
Oil
Hey,
money.
I'll take oil, man. I don't care where it's from.
Yes, sir. Oigan, chavalada, podemos hacer una pausa. Vamos a regresar a platicar de cosas que a nadie le interesan. Porque, por supuesto, mis compas de Rcf Boyz tienen cosas que a nadie le interesan. Este podcast es traído a ustedes por Victoricos. En Hillsboro, en Portland, en 122, en Washugo. ¿En dónde más, compa? En Vancouver, en Salem, en Eugene, en Springfield. Ahí está uno para que usted atienda su apetito. Así que próximamente, Victoricos regalando juguetes. Vámonos pues a una pausa, compa Irving. Regresamos, esto me cachaste con mis compas,
Rcf Boyz.
Ajajay.
¿Qué tal, familia? Su amigo y servidor Manuel Romero, y desde la nueva sucursal de Victoricos en la ciudad de Springfield les mando un saludo y le hago la invitación para que escuche mi música en todas las plataformas digitales. Mi maestra favorita, Nadie va a rajar, Yo no soy el malo, Déjenla que sea feliz, ya están disponibles para que usted las disguste y las escuche en su plataforma. Por supuesto, cuando piense en el sabor, piense en Victoricos. Se lo recomienda su compa Manuel Romero.
Hoy solo vivo tomando, recordándola con miles de canciones.
Back, estamos de regreso. Hey, este primer podcast es el que hacemos en inglés, güey. Como que hablo más inglés y entonces, welcome my friends USA. Estos me cachaste, episodio número 16. Si usted no sabe quién usa el 16, compa Irving, ¿sabe quién? El Zorrillo Herrera. El 16 allá en el equipo del Porto. Elegancia, la de Francia. Mi nombre es Manuel Romero, este me cachaste. Mi compa Alex, mi compa Brandon. Y ellos son
Rcf Boyz.
me estaban reclamando que porque es del grupo, güey, pero pues es básicamente eso, güey. Pues es un grupo, grupo de.
We're a duo.
Exactly. A duo.
I'm the lead singer.
Güey, segunda voz. ¿Qué nos querías decir? Dijiste, no, ahorita, antes de que empezáramos a grabar, güey, habías dicho tú, ahorita mejor digo, ¿qué es lo que nos ibas a platicar? Porque lo traes en tu ronco pecho y quieres platicar.
Yeah, I want to let it out.
Check it out, my friend. Pasa eso esto.
No, it's just a funny story that we had going on at the farm.
Where you guys record the podcast.
Yeah. So it was the podcast, yeah. So the podcast we record at the farm. And we have a studio there now. And when we first got the studio, we had scheduled a podcast episode with a young lady that's a bikini barista. Yeah, you know where I'm going with this. She's a bikini barista, right? And obviously, weeks before, we had to vet it with our girlfriends.
Facts.
Look, babe.
Yo por eso no me caso.
Honey, I swear to God, it's nothing bad. We're just trying to get some clicks.
Yeah, they were all bad.
We're just trying to get some clicks, baby, please. So we found this young lady, and she was down to come on. And she came after work, And she wasn't wearing anything too crazy, right? She was just wearing some like lounge shorts that were a little short and just like a sweater, nothing crazy. But we weren't expecting there to be a party at the time. They're at the farm.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
At the rancho, bro, there was a party.
There's always random parties. So we get there and there's a bunch of people. And we're like, oh, man, inside all the señoras are there. And you know, as soon as that girl comes in and we're going upstairs to go into the studio, they have nothing good to say.
Yep.
So our girls were going to go to that party just to be there. So when after we finish, you know, we're going to go dance or whatever. So the girl gets there before our girls show up. We're starting the podcast. And then our girls show up, right? Which is okay. They already know what we're doing. But they go and sit down with las señoras. And las señoras are like, oh, llegó una muchacha encuerada, no tenía ropa, se fue para arriba. And before we had started, I was like, we have to lock the door because I know one of these creepy guys is going to come up with beers like, hey, are you guys thirsty? Just to see what's popping upstairs.
Not even creepy guys. It's just one of our own girls.
Yeah, well,
Esa mamada.
like I said, this creepy guy... I knew for a fact that he was going to come up with beers and be like, are you guys thirsty? Just to stay up there, right? Because he knew the guest. Well, he didn't know the guest, but he saw her come in. And old and behold, you know, somebody's trying to come into the door. And it was him, but it was locked. So that's why the door was locked. So the señoras are over here gossiping, saying, oh my God, they're doing all this stuff. His girl comes up to try and come in, and the door is locked. And you know, está en vista de todos. So then as soon as they saw that it was locked, all the señoras were like, oh, you see, they don't want you to go inside. Why would they lock the door? So she's embarrassed, right? Because all of these señoras are over here talking crap. So she gets a little mad, right? But she just goes back down. My girl's pissed. We take a little break. We go out to get some drinks or whatever. And I go down to say what's up to my girl, right? Oh, hey, what's up, honey? We're almost done up here. And she's like, uh-huh. Do you want to hurry it up?
Ándele, güey. Ándele, güey.
And I'm surprised because I'm like, I thought we had discussed. I'm like, what's going on? She's like, well, are you guys almost done? I'm like, nah, I'm not going to put up with this right now. So we go.
And then that was a very long podcast.
It was a 3-hour long podcast.
3 hours. No mames. Okay, a ver qué estaban haciendo 3 horas, güey.
Oh, yeah, it was close to 4 hours.
Güey, fue un especial o qué onda. 4 hours?
Dude, it's...
Bro, okay, pregunta. ¿Qué tanto le tienes que preguntar a una barista por 4 horas?
Ahí sí ya ves cómo con...
When I tell you there's so many stories that she has from this girl that tried to break into her car and hit her car with a bat, to creepy guys that are getting shot at.
No mames.
No, crazy stuff, right?
¿Por vender café bikini? ¿Dónde está para ir a visitar?
I'll show you later. I love you, Lupita.
How long was the podcast? 4 hours? With her?
Yeah, so it was 4 hours. It was close to 4 hours. But here's where it gets a little frustrating. Is we went through all that trouble, almost 4 hours being up there.
Almost ended up single.
Not to mention the editing that went after that. And she had told us prior, hey, do you mind if I watch it before you guys post it? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. So then I had sent it to her, and she's like, oh, I can't figure out how to download it or how to watch it. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'll just put it onto a USB and then watch it at your place. So I went all the way over to her work, just strictly business.
Strictly business.
I had a coffee, that's it. So gave her the USB, and then she ghosted us. And I was like, hey, can we post this?
So existe el episodio.
No, we couldn't air it because...
No, the episode still exists.
But you have it.
No, I deleted that crap.
No mames, ¿cómo? Güey, casi pierdes ahí todo el despapalle para que no lo guardes.
Well, we didn't want to... You see, we're pretty new to this kind of stuff, so we didn't know if we'd get into any trouble if we post something without her consent. And we don't know her very well, so we don't know how willing she is to have that taken down. So we didn't think it was worth it.
There wasn't bad on there either. So.
Yeah, there was nothing bad on there, but she just ghosted us. So we almost ended up single, and the time that we took. So that was pretty ridiculous.
Bro, la neta, digo
how did the whole idea for the podcast actually start with you guys, and then Boom.
Okay.
How'd you guys go about it?
Yeah, so the idea started with me because I really enjoy listening and watching podcasts. Joe Rogan being one of them, Flagrant, Kill Tony, shout out Kill Tony, have me on your comedy show, please. So I had told him, hey, we should do a podcast. It's an easy way to meet people and network and put out content at the same time. Facts. Because we were already putting out content. Facts. So that's where he was like, hey, you know what? I think this might be worth it. And
it took a while, though, for you telling me, because I was iffy about it.
Hasta yo fui, bueno, no me quiero poner pinches rosas, pero fui una vez, güey, cuando estábamos haciendo el setup. De hecho, dejé el ratón en tu casa, güey. En el rancho. Ahí dejé my mouse. Pero sí, güey, se me olvida todo.
Yeah, you're not getting that back.
Okay, my bad. It's really loud. Hey, ya es el día.
We brought it up for a reason, bro.
Yeah. You're not, brother, let me tell you, I don't know where it's at.
Fuck. Pero me tocó ver el primer setup.
Yeah.
Ahorita, ¿dónde lo van a grabar, loco? Nomás pregunto, porque vi que grabaron un episodio ahí en el barbershop.
Yeah.
Y aquí para adelante, ¿dónde?
So we're thinking of recording it in... They're at that same location, but there's a garage in the back that has a very similar setup to the barbershop. So my setup there.
Pero para que vean también es un proceso, ¿no? Because you start with whatever you got, and then you go from there.
First, we started in my living room.
We started in his living room.
The first episode?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. First episode was in his living room during Christmas. The Christmas trees in the back. That was our very first episode, and then we went from there to the galera, the barn. And it was just in the open with this table, and it was
acá, ¿verdad?
Yeah, blue. It was one blue mic for the whole group. So I would adjust the gain. Yeah, so I would put the mic right there, and everybody would basically talk around it. Yeah, so the noise around the audio was ridiculous. So then after started picking up a little bit of what word am I looking for right now? Traction. A little bit of traction. He was like, hey, we can build a studio because there's too much noise, too many people come up and interrupt. So we started building the studio.
On the other side?
It was actually in that same area on the in the galera upstairs. There's an upstairs. So we just built it in the corner. And that's where the majority of the episodes are.
Ahí fue donde fui con el audio, ¿verdad? Okay.
That's where you went. So, luckily, it did pay off in the way that we did meet a lot of people that we were able to network with. One being that dispensary that we did that event at actually found us through the podcast. So that came from there, and also a bunch of other friends that we've met through there as well.
Hey, para que le chequen
yourself.
A huevo.
Yeah.
¿Qué episodio fui yo, güey? ¿No sabes qué número? ¿No te acuerdas? El 69.
No, we're at episode 44. It must have been like,
¿Neta?
35 or something.
Chulada. Hey, chavalada, para la gente que quiera checar también otro tipo de contenido, otro tipo de podcast, otro tipo de pláticas, porque ¿sabes qué sí me gustó mucho, güey? El que hicieron especial de Halloween, donde fueron vestidos todos de Halloween. Todo muy chido. Eso sí, güey.
El tiburón.
Sí me lo chingué con Esmeralda y luego ¿quién más estuvo ahí? ¿Tu novia estuvo también ahí? ¿Estuvieron sus novias? O?
Yeah, my girlfriend was there, Esme, and myself, and I think that was it, actually. I don't think there was a fourth. Yeah.
¿Sí?
Eran 3.
Bueno, para que la gente que lo quiera checar aquí abajo, vamos a dejar la descripción. Igual, denle like, suscríbanse. ¿Ya está en Spotify?
No, we're just on YouTube right now.
Okay, pues YouTube, aquí abajo, suscríbase en la neta, porque la suscripción en el YouTube es lo importante. Señoras y señores, el día de hoy tenemos a cosas que a nadie le interesan.
I've been excited for this.
Dude, there's a lot of shit that people don't care about, but they care about. You know? Like,
yep.
Okay.
What do you think? What's your opinion? En una de esas son noticias, güey. Noticias que pasan alrededor del mundo, tendencias, combinaciones, random ass shit, bro, that happens around the world. And in this case, compa Irving, ahí le puedo encargar la primera que yo le tengo el día de hoy. Ya ves que me habías dicho que te gustaban. Ahora más aguántame, espérate un poquito. Ya ves que me has platicado, güey, de las sopas que te gustan. Que bueno, te gustan crudas, ¿verdad?
Yep.
O sea, qué extraño, güey, la neta. Pero ¿cuál es la que más te gusta? Porque la de bolsa sabe bien diferente. No más echar mentira.
La de bolsa.
¿La de bolsa? Ok, chécate, güey, porque sí, ya, no mames. Las de bolsa ya 69 centavos.
Yep.
I don't think it's 69 cents anymore.
No, they used to, huh?
It's $10 now.
¿Pero de qué sabor? ¿De la que sea?
Yeah, la que sea, shrimp, Yeah, basically just shrimp, actually.
¿La has probado con sui arriba, como con algo sui o no? ¿No la has combinado con nada? Así de que, déjame meterla en la salsa.
Just the powder y vámonos.
¿Le echas el powder?
The ones that look good are like the ones with like the birria. I haven't tried them, but they look good.
Es como el pozole en lata y ya he visto que hay unos que ya hay que sabor pozole.
Yeah.
No, o sea, ya eso...
They good or no?
I don't know, mate. Eso ya no le entro yo porque se ve como que muy sospechoso. Sí, de por sí el menudo. Have you seen how they make menudo?
I've seen how they make it. Mm-hmm.
Like, have you seen how they make it?
Yeah.
O sea, que le limpian la...
Yeah, they take the shit out of the stomach and stuff like that.
It's the same with tripas, yeah.
Ah, no, pero verlo y... No mames, sí me da cosita. Pero ya después...
Me hungry.
Ah, no, pero ya después... No, pero es que ya después, güey. Ya cuando está con sus chilitos y sus tortillitas y acá. Pero bueno, señores, el día de hoy yo les presento esto. Esto pasa en Taiwán, compa Irving. Se trata de la nueva tendencia de comida y que son los pasteles de sopa maruchan. ¿Cómo yo se los presentaba? A la raza que nos está viendo en YouTube, mire, ahí para que usted se dé cuenta, son nuevas tendencias, güey. Yo no sé si sea por qué o esto o lo otro, pero esto pasa
Wait, did you bring us one of those?
¿Eh?
Did you bring us one of those to try?
No, not yet, but that's a good one. We can try it out. Esto pasa en Indonesia, güey. Se ha recibido mucha crítica por la gente. ¿Ustedes qué les parece? ¿Lo tuvieran en su boda, güey? O sea, es tu boda, güey, y dices...
I think I'm gonna have to talk to Lupita about the wedding, and this looks pretty good.
Seguro más barato, ¿verdad?
How do you cut it?
Facts.
How do you cut it?
La neta sería buena pregunta, pero se ve, mira, güey, por ejemplo, se ve que le ponen como del dulce, pues, o sea...
Pero ¿esto es aguado o es duro?
Depende. Si le hablas bonito, se pone duro.
Ay, cabrón. Ay.
Es que depende, güey, depende. Yo lo que sí sé, güey, yo sí me aviento. Lo que sabes que sí en la boda es como una barra, güey, de sopas maruchans. Porque, you know what I mean? Like, una sopita. No me digan que una sopita en la peda. No, güey, sí
bien.
Tiene que gustarte. ¿No has probado una sopa en la peda?
No, I haven't actually.
Bro, ocupas llegar bien pedo a tu
Nah,
casa.
he goes to Taco Bell.
The last party I went to, they actually were giving out sopas.
¿Sopas?
Like towards the end, so.
Con chilito y todo.
Yeah, con todo, yeah.
¿De cuál marca? Nada más para...
I don't know the brands.
¿Capo noodles o maruchan? Because there are two types, bro.
I think it's Marucha.
Okay, porque es
What do you like? ¿Cup noodles or maruchan?
maruchan, güey.
Okay.
De la que tiene poquito como chile piquín arriba.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
¿La que sí? You know what I'm talking about?
That one's good,
Bro,
yeah.
es que yo... La neta, Irving, no le batallo, güey. Si me da hambre, yo soy de sopa, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, that's not very healthy.
Bro, no mames.
Who
Güey,
gives
who
a
gives a
fuck?
De algo te vas a morir. Si al menos me voy a morir, va a ser de sopa, la verga. Así, güey. Ey, pero ¿sabías que ya van a cambiar el envase, güey? O sea, ya lo van a hacer que según para que sea microwave friendly.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
You heard about that? But I
I've
think
been microwaving it my whole
Bro,
life.
5 minutos, chingue su madre, güey. Pinche. Una vez, güey, fuck. Esta sí me da pena contarla, compa Irving. Y hay video.
A
Eso
ver.
sí tengo video. Un día, güey, no sé si anda... No, la neta, voy a ser honesto. No sé si me había chingado un gallo o no. Pero llegué a mi casa bien paniqueado, güey. Llegué a mi casa bien paniqueado y que agarro una sopa, güey. Yo en mi mente sí le puse agua. En mi mente.
Oh my God.
En mi mente. Te lo juro que le puse agua, güey. Te lo juro, güey. Yo clarito abrí la llave y le eché agua y chingues.
Mentiroso.
Güey, la puse, pero ahí estaba lo peor, la puse en el micro y yo soy de los que le pone como 4 minutos, chinga su madre. Like, la neta, prefiero que se cocine y demás. Le puse 4 minutos, me fui a mi cuarto, dije, ahorita está, güey, y me puse a ver qué iba a ver en Netflix y la verga. Y ya, pues se quedó ahí, güey, 4 minutos. Que ya de repente empecé a oler, güey, te lo juro, empecé a oler y dije, no mames, huele a quemado. Quemé la sopa, güey.
Oh my
La sopa,
God.
güey, hay una cosa que, hay una
Ya está como el
instrucción.
dicho, sabes, hasta quemar agua.
Bro,
de la sopa.
güey, no mames, hay una instrucción para hacer la sopa maruchan y no la pude hacer bien, güey, echarle agua. Se me quemó, hice un desmadre, hay video.
You're not even supposed to put it in the microwave.
Why no, but that's the easiest, güey. Así es como sale,
así
güey.
como dicen, you had one job.
I had
Just
one
put
job,
water in,
bro.
brother, that's it.
Pero ustedes, ¿qué onda? ¿Sí jalan con un pastelito de esto? ¿Sí lo probarían?
Yeah. I'd actually be down to order one and try it here on the podcast.
Ey.
Hard pass.
Hard pass. Pero verdad que sí, como que para un monchi, como que si andas marihuano y...
I don't know, bro. Se miran como las lombrices que le salen a los perros. Bro.
Oh my God.
Yo no he visto, no mames, yo no he visto
Just
que le
had to
salgan
ruin it for
lombrices.
me, huh?
¿Hay lombrices? ¿Así le salen lombrices a los perros?
Yeah.
¿Neta?
Yeah.
Y una vez de chiquillo me salieron lombrices, güey.
Was it like that?
Así. No, las mías eran cafecitas, como las de tierra. Sí, güey. No, güey.
Por perro.
Bro, TMI. Una vez, bro, I was a little kid. Esto sí es historia, güey. Mi jefa se los puede verificar.
Yeah.
Yo sí me acuerdo, güey. Una vez que fui al baño, güey. Así era, güey, puras víboras. I don't know. No víboras, serpientes, no, tampoco.
Culebras.
No, tampoco, no mames. No,
Lombrices.
Lombrices.
Yeah.
Lombrices, bro, like.
My Spanish is on point.
Lombrices, güey. So, chéquense, güey. No les vayan a salir lombrices de la panza. Bueno, chavalada, cosas que a nadie le interesan. Si ustedes quieren ahorrarse dinero, ahí está el pastel de sopa Maruchan, para que usted esté al corriente de las tendencias.
That might be our next business venture. Who knows?
Facts, bro. You never know, bro. Oigan, por cierto, hablando de. Ya ves que me estabas platicando.
Wait. How would you cut it?
Yeah,
Well, if it's already
ahorita,
soft, then you just
But it's not.
Mira, si está suavecita, nada más como que ya nomás, you know? Si está dura, pues más redio, güey.
because look, if you look right here, it looks like it has a little bit of plastic on it.
No, bro, you know what that is? I think that's meat. Like, ahí va como la carne, ¿no? O,
Maybe.
Is that even raw meat on there? Damn.
I think, bro. But I don't know. Se ve medio extraño. Yo lo único que sé es que es tendencia en Indonesia. A la gente le gusta. ¿Sabes lo que es chido, güey? Ver cómo otras culturas ven algo así bien sabroso y nosotros así de que, ¿qué pedo, güey? Porque incluso en la India, güey, lo que es el mixto de lo agrio y lo dulce.
Lo dulce, ya.
Ven como que no mames, güey, ¿qué pedo con ese rollo? Pero para ellos, pues para nosotros es
Normal.
lo más normal del mundo. Señores, y hablando de relaciones y hablando de todo ese tipo de cosas, de que no te cachen, güey, porque luego te cachan y que el WhatsApp, que ya cuando acuerdas están leyéndote los mensajes.
Oh, no.
O ya cuando acuerdas, güey, ves los packs, ve la morra los packs que te mandó el compa. Pero resulta que ahora, güey, hay otra manera y otro trabajo de tendencia. Resulta que ahora se está volviendo tendencia a que las mujeres contraten, no a esta muchacha porque está muy guapa, pero...
Fuck, la contrato yo.
No, güey, no. Está viendo que ahora las mujeres es tendencia de que ahora las mujeres están contratando a otra mujer para que te mande un mensaje para ver qué onda, qué respondes. Y es un trabajo legítimo, güey. O sea, la morra te va a mandar mensajes de que, hey, Brandon, ¿qué vas a hacer el sábado? Entonces, si este güey le responde, no, pues nada, ¿qué hay que hacer? Esa morra ya le va a decir a su vieja de Brandon. ¿Me explico? ¿Ustedes contratarían a alguien así para ver qué onda o ya es demasiado?
Ya es demasiado. Si no le tienes confianza a tu pareja tanto como para to hire somebody, then you shouldn't be with that person in the first place. But if I ever did find out that my girl hired somebody, I would fail on purpose and then break up with her.
Buena, sí, sí, para presidente,
Like
sí.
you go all the way through?
I'd go all the way through.
Todo, chiquísimo, así, lo que
I'd
viene.
go all the way through. Be
Bro,
like,
but
how committed are you to your job right now? 'Cause I'm going
Let me
all
see,
the
bro.
way.
But the thing, bro, is that's an actual job, bro. Hay gente que lo hace, o sea, de que, hoy voy a ir a ver qué pedo con esta
Yep.
compita. Con Pervin.
5 out of 5 review and everything.
Sí, güey, no mames. Güey, pero la gente, o sea, yo lo que me cuesta extraño es de que la gente a lo que va y para hacer dinero y una para ver qué está haciendo tu pareja. That's a little.
That's too much.
That's too
It's
much,
too much.
bro.
It's doing too much.
Hey, pero money's money.
Money's
Work,
money.
jale sale.
Jale.
Yeah, I do not fault the people who are getting hired for it. I fault the people who are hiring.
Facts, y lo que quiera alegarme, compadre. ¿Usted con Pervin, qué contrataría, no contrataría? Opiniones.
Nah,
Have you
I nah, for real. I wouldn't hire anybody. But if I found out, that somebody got hired to do that to me, I would be like,
Esa confianza.
de una vez, yeah.
It's a slap in the face.
Yeah, for real.
Esa confianza. Pues mire, lo más importante aquí, chavalada, ¿ustedes qué harían? ¿Sí contratarían a alguien o no? Déjenlo aquí abajo en los comentarios, en cosas que a nadie le interesan. Y por supuesto, también tenemos el otro segmento. Con Pervin, ¿le puede cambiar la pantalla? De la otra de cosas que no te le interesan. Versión Rcf Boyz. Señores, a ver, ¿desayuno o cena?
Cena.
Cena.
¿SmackDown o Raw?
SmackDown.
Down.
¿SmackDown? ¿Seguros?
100%.
¿Navidad o Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving.
A ver, ¿por qué se pelearon? A ver, ¿cómo que hubo? Uno Thanksgiving y otro... ¿Por qué tú Thanksgiving, bro?
Thanksgiving is because I'm more of a person that likes to just get together with family, converse, and have a good time. I feel like nowadays, depending on the family that you're with, but I feel like nowadays Christmas has become more about the presents and more about, what you're gifting people, and less about the actual, the birthday of Christ and all of that stuff. So I don't like that. I don't like the Even in birthdays and stuff, I don't like the, hey, let's open the gifts in front of everybody and stuff like that. I just don't like that kind of stuff, yeah.
Solo te quedas con Thanksgiving. Yo pensaba que por el gravy, por la comida. Ya,
That's what I was thinking.
I was thinking about the food, bro,
Because
honestly.
I'm fat, yeah, I get it.
Bueno, no precisamente. Corrido. Con Pervin, ¿por qué? No le digan.
Yeah, Manuel's coming in hard with
No,
the
bro,
roast
no,
right now.
my bad,
What's
bro.
going on?
No. Corrido bélico, viejito.
Ooh,
That was
bélico.
hard. Yeah, the newer one.
¿Bélico?
Yeah.
¿Seguro?
Yep.
South Park o Los Simpsons.
Ooh,
I like South Park.
neither.
Dude, South Park.
Actually, I take that back. South Park.
South Park a las 11 de la noche. Ya cuando sale South Park en la noche porque ya era tarde. Perfume favorito, loco. What's
Dude, I don't
your
even know the
cologne?
names
El de
of
Jordan, el del Barcelona de la Ross.
I think my favorite one, shout out William, if you're watching this, he put me onto it in middle school, is Polo Blue.
Polo Blue. ¿Siempre has sido el mismo desde middle school?
Yeah.
¿Y todo no se te acaba?
No.
Ese cambia nomás.
No, I go through like two bottles a week just because I don't shower. I just put the cologne on.
Ey, ¿dónde va primero?
Gym.
¿Dónde va primero, güey? ¿Acá o cómo va el sprayazo?
Let me give you guys a
ver.
tip. You get some Vaseline, you put it in boiling water. Once it melts, you spray about 15 times. And then once it dries, you put it right here, and a little dab right here, and it lasts all day.
No mames. ¿Apuntaste, Sirvin?
Vamos a
Verga.
hacerle un clip.
Un clip este
un
pedacito.
clip exclusivo.
Bro,
I
that's
saw that on a reel.
Yep.
on TikTok. ¿Desde cuánto tienes haciendo ese truco? A ver.
About 3 months.
Ok. ¿Sí lo aprendiste en TikTok?
Yeah. No, I don't have TikTok. It was a TikTok, but it was on a reel.
Ok. Pero nada más es la misma vaselina, ¿verdad? Como que queda del olor. ¿Tu brother? ¿Perfume favorito?
I just know the brand is the Chanel.
¿Cuál?
Chanel.
Oh, Chanel.
No
Vale.
me acuerdo cuál es, pero es just...
Uno de marca, pues. El Creed, güey. Quiero comprar uno de esos. Lo traigo
I haven't had that. Creed?
pendiente. Ahorita traigo uno de Chrome con Pervin. ¿Lo conoce? Azaro
Yeah.
Chrome.
For anybody who wants to send me any cologne and stuff, Gucci, please.
No quieren nada. Dolce Gabbana. Oiga, videojuego favorito.
Battlefield 4.
Ok. Online.
Online.
Sas.
I don't play video games anymore, but I'm trying to remember which one I played.
Which was the last one that you're like, sí me acuerdo. Like, I'm stuck here.
I
Like,
did Call of Duty.
Call of
I forgot
Duty?
which one, but it was Call of Duty.
Es que también te quitan un chingo de tiempo los videojuegos.
I would have to say, just for nostalgia purposes, GoldenEye.
Need for Speed.
Need for Speed,
Need
bro.
for
Well, they're releasing a new one, I think.
Are they?
Yeah, they're remaking Need for Speed, yeah.
Better graphics.
I would assume so, yeah. I would hope so.
Porque
Yeah.
no mames. Güey, con el FIFA. ¿Juegan FIFA o no juegan FIFA?
No.
Dude, deberían.
I
¿Para
played
qué?
FIFA for a bit.
Bro, en el FIFA, güey, ahí. Hay putazos si no compa Irving. La última vez, sí, con mi compa Irving acabamos casi a golpes. Con eso, digo. No es cierto, chavalada. Oigan, si ustedes fueran un carro, ya que son fanáticos de los carros, ¿cuál carro fueran, locochón?
Mercedes AMG GT.
Sas. ¿Con o sin sonido?
Without.
¿Con el de stock? Ok, bet. Vale.
I'm not a big fan of the loud
Dude,
stuff.
aquí,
Yeah, no, hell
no,
I
que se
hate it when
escuche
they're
atrás. Sí, a huevo.
That song hasn't even started playing.
Yeah.
And the bass is shaking. I don't
Yeah.
understand that. That makes zero sense to me.
Bro, es que les hace
agree.
falta.
I agree.
Barrio. Ok, pero sin sonido.
Yeah.
Stock.
Stock.
¿Tú, güey? ¿Tu McLaren? Perro.
I like a Bugatti.
Ok.
Bugatti's a really good choice.
You're talking like the car that describes you, though? Like,
No, just what car would you be? Like, si fueras un carro, ¿tú cuál carro serías? ¿Un Bugatti?
I'd be a Bugatti.
Some nice curves.
Pregunta nomás así de acá bien. ¿Qué tipo de gasolina usan? ¿Regular o le tienes que echar premium?
Premium.
No, está más caro. Ya no llegas con tus 20. Hey, llegas y le dices, ponme 20, te dicen gracias. No es todo. Y no agarras nada, güey. ¿Con cuánto se llena ahorita el McLaren acá? Leve.
Like, como no,
¿Con cuánto le cabe, pues, de cantidad de gasolina?
Creo que son como 18 galones.
Ok. ¿Y premium?
Yeah.
¿No es diésel?
No.
¿Esas madres no llevan diésel?
No.
I don't know
Güey,
shit
te lo
about
juro que yo pensé que eran de diésel.
I think that these are just like trucks and shit.
Yeah, I think it's just...
Yeah.
¿Really? I swear. La última vez que yo chequé y echaban diésel. Yo no sé. Yo no sé, chavalada. Bueno, pues ahí están cosas que a nadie le interesan el día de hoy con mis compas.
Fuck.
Sí, ya lo teníamos ensayado,
I was
loco.
this close to staying Rancho CF.
Nada de eso. Mis compas,
Rcf Boyz.
Chavalada, el día de hoy, pues bueno, este episodio, muchas gracias por acompañarnos. Un placer. Otra cosa, bro, que les gusta agregar para nuevo merch que van a tener ustedes próximamente. Gracias por venir, loco, la neta. Appreciate it. Compa Irving, ¿todo bien? Todo bien. Ustedes ocupan, bueno, algo que quieran agregar, güey, a la gente que nos sigue, que nos está ahí echando el follow.
I think the only thing that I would have to add is any barbers, of course, hit us up.
Licensed barbers.
Licensed barbers.
Barber. Nada con sus mamás que no tienen su
Please hit
licencia.
us up. We'd be more than happy to work with you, and we're sure that the place, Sharp Society, will be able to elevate your brand.
Sharpsociety.com. Okay.
.com.
Está chido.
No, it was good. Yeah, and then we'll be posting soon what dispensaries will be at too. So stay tuned for that.
Spencer. A la raza que le gusta el merch también, güey. ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué es el merch?
Of course, order the Ascend merch. Ascend, it's without an E, ASCND.
Link in the bottom.
Fitness.myshopify.com. So make sure you go to the website or just follow us on Instagram, which is ASCND Fitness.
Sas. Y los carros, último, que si quieran unir, mándenle mensajes.
Yep.
Si no trae McLaren ni se arrima. No es cierto. No. Güey, yo tengo mi Honda, ¿puedo ir?
100%.
Tumbado. Si traigo un Hondita tumbado, compre de esos de 3,000.
Or lift it.
Or lift it, bro. Or lift it. Facts. Chavalada, pues muchas gracias. Es un gusto para mí que nos acompañe en otro podcast. Como ya lo ve, no solamente son artistas, sino que gente que está saliendo adelante, gente que le está echando muchas ganas. Así que gracias por venir, compadres. La neta se los agradezco.
Thanks for having me.
Las puertas aquí abiertas siempre con mi compa Irving en producción, mi compa Pecas, el de la botella, compadre.
El maestro.
No se lució, ¿verdad?
Damn.
¿Otro en vivo o no solamente
Yeah,
en
let's do
vivo?
it.
Sí. Chavalada, gracias. Hijo de su. No te vas a perder en esa, mi estimado. You can hear it like. Suscríbanse, mi nombre es Manuel Romero. Este podcast es traído a ustedes por Víctor Ricos. Mi compa Pecas, thank you very much.
I love Victor Rico's pozole, by the way. I just went there about 4 days ago. Amazing.
Yeah. Limited edition, bro. Ya luego, limited edition, so make sure you check it out.
Limited edition. Check it out, guys.
Me cachaste, es episodio número 16, mi compa Herbe. Bravo, chavalada. ¡Ánimo!
Thank you all for coming out as well. The audience in the back.
Sí. Espérate. Gracias, chavalada.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Te da el putazo, bro.
That's a real.
Chingón.